We ended last episode in basically the worst way possible, as we might have sealed our playoff fate. As we look at the division and conference standings, the Warhawks win this game that we're about to sim right now, and our playoff shots are literally gone. As right now, if we won 2 games in a row and the Jumbo Shrimp lost 2 in a row, we would tie them, and obviously with the win they just had, they would take that spot. The Warhawks, obviously, if they win, they'll be at 10 wins, and we can't get to 10 wins. I'm not sure if there's any other way to do it. I think those 2 seeds are pretty much the ones we have to go through, which means we need the Warhawks to fall to 7, and then we steal number 7 off them. It's a super long shot, but we got to give it a go. We take on the Monsters. Win or lose, we're going to give it our all, because not only do we want to show that we're a good team, but we also need some dev-ups, and the best way to get dev-ups is to get some milestones, which you need to put up performances to do that. Moment of truth, do we have a shot? That's the wrong one. We do! They're the number 7 seed. Wait, what's happening here? Number 6 seed. Wait, hold on. There's 2. Wait, no, it's impossible. So, man, it's so confusing. But yeah, the Mockingbirds moved to 6. But I think if the Mockingbirds lost out, same with the Kodiaks, then obviously the Jumbo Shrimp would take their spot. Or all I know is right now, it's not looking good, okay? It's not looking good. Let's take a look at the players of the week. We probably gave one up. You can't put up that many points on us and not get a player of the week, which that's exactly what happened as Lamar Jackson wins another player of the week award win. Oh my God, the Blue Dragons not a great team, but Will Johnson had himself a performance. Mixon and Holland both with a player of the week award wins themselves. Taking a quick look at the team, in case you're new to the series, you haven't seen the squad, that's what we're rocking with. We've got a couple of players, right? Fashanu, Scadaboo, and Broden look to be potential long-term guys. Wayne, I think, is also another one of them, and then Gadsden we'll have to see in year 2, but a lot of the other guys, yes, we do need a lot of work, quarterback included. Defensively, Tariq Carpenter, even he's on the older side. He's not really developing super quickly, but he is star dev. Obviously, Pierce is a long-term guy. And then Skinner has had some moments, so we'll see what happens there. Corey Trice has had some moments too, but yes, basically everyone else needs to be replaced. And Birch is still hurt. This guy has been hurt for 3.5 years, I swear. 1 more week, so we'll get him back next week when the game might not even matter. But for the very moment we are living in right now, we still have meaningful football to play because we are not technically out yet. Look at the Monsters' injuries. They have Justice Hill out a week as well, similar to our Birch. And we, of course, have seen this team before, but it's been a while. And as you could tell, it really has been, because Caleb Williams has very much so higher overall. He looks a lot better than the last time we played him, so this could be a problem for us. Looking at the running back, James Cook is obviously a very good running back. Garendo, very speedy there. Free safeties, free safety, fullback, he's okay, but not actually a fullback. CeeDee Lamb is obviously a great wide receiver 1. Keenan Allen, he killed us in that game. And then Igbuka, I really don't feel like he had much of a performance on us, but obviously with that speed, decent size, he is going to be a problem down the line. He's going to easily be the number 2 on this team next season. Laporta, really good tight end 1. Left tackle, probably going to be gone after this season. Left guard's obviously very good. Center's meh. Right guard's meh. Right tackle is pretty good. Left end not that good, but these guys did actually have some pretty good success against us. Hargrave, 85 overall, is definitely their better of the group on that D-line. Chop Robinson, high ceiling there as well. Spillane's a very fast middle linebacker. McFadden's okay. And Wosu, definitely need to replace him. Cooper DeJean and Marshawn Lattimore, really good cornerback duo. Free safety's amazing. Strong safety, very good as well. Kickers, both 95 plus kick power. So a pretty damn good roster, and you can see why they are leading our division at 10-5. Looking at the weekly strategy, I guess we're going to try to stop the pass. Their run game was it good last time? I can't even remember. And then, honestly, we're going to attack the inside on the ground because we need to get Cam to 1,000 yards. That is plan number 1. All right, so Ryan Clark said that the Monsters are going to beat us today because they're wide receivers. I guess we're going to say more yards for Wayne than CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb wasn't really the guy to beat us, but he obviously had a couple of catches in there. It's Keenan Allen that was really the problem, so going to be on our best behavior against him, but then we'll probably end up opening it up for CD. Hopefully not, though. The upgrades are super mid. We got the Monsters here now. What did we have them wearing last time? They got all that purple going on. I'm trying to think of what color is the damn field, because I don't want them to wear the same as the field. It's going to be a nightmare to look at. Pretty sure the field's purple, so we're going to have them wearing green. Let's see what this stadium's looking like. It's going to be a nightmare, isn't it? We literally look like we're in the Joker's palace. Corey Trice Jr., 5 interceptions, 1 touchdown. Maybe not every player on the team needs to be fixed. Maybe some guys are all right. I will say, though, I think all one color is fine as long as it's a bright color. If it's a dark color, or an absence of color, if you will, like the Ghouls Stadium, yeah, that's where the bad can definitely happen. But I want to see the overview of this field. Come on, let me see it. Let me see it. Caleb Williams and company, obviously, he's had a lot of Player of the Week award wins, so I don't know how I feel about this one, especially coming off of a tough loss. Morale's probably pretty low. It's like, well, even if we win out, we're probably not making the playoffs, but you still just got to ignore all that noise and just try to win. That's all you can do. Try to win. Try to do as well as you can. Bo Scadaboo did 155 yards, and he has 1,000 yards on the season on the ground. Broden, 169. He has 1,000 in the air. And then, of course, Wayne, 364. I don't know if I feel great about that, but doable, I suppose. And, yeah, I could deal with it. Oh, my God. Maybe I can't. Oh, my God. Oh, I mean, I suppose, in theory, the most we'll ever have to play here in a season is twice. Those are the episodes I'm going to skip. Please don't. Please don't. Wow, what a season, though. Caleb Williams, 40 touchdowns, 6 picks, just under 4,000 yards. He should get all of that. I mean, depending on how he plays here, he might get 50 touchdowns. This field, though, oh, my God. Yeah, this is one that, you got to wear those, like, blue light glasses because it'll cook you. It's so freaking, like, fresh. I feel like I want to take a bite out of the stadium, bite out of the field. But, of course, CeeDee Lamb, 84 yards and a touchdown. If that's what he does today, we need 85 yards because that's apparently what we agreed to with our wide receiver, Jared Wayne. Caleb Williams. A little zig, yeah. I hesitated for a moment. Not as much as Guidry. We actually caught up to him, though. And as we talked about before, the guy you usually have to worry about is freaking Keenan Allen. 1st and 10 to the 46. Thankfully, it wasn't Keenan I had to do that for. Otherwise, I would just not even try. Oh, we got tricked. Although he cut it back towards us. Cook is bouncing off of everybody. Gains 6 yards on the play. Skinner off the edge. Oh, we're going to cook him. We're going to cook Caleb. Caleb is done. 9-yard loss on the sack. Tariq Carpenter low broing him, putting him to sleep. See you later. The javelin. We're on that out. We've got this covered, and that'll be a sack from I don't even know who the hell. Who actually was it? Neal. There you go. Actually getting a little pressure. Little blitz action. Works out. 2 blitzes in a row. Other one wasn't really even a planned blitz, but they showed us an opening, and we took it. Try to bounce it for some blocks to the 29-yard line. Here comes Malik Willis once again, talking about a guy that just didn't really add much to the passing game at all, yet we've won more games with him. You look at the numbers, and he's almost 1-to-1 for everything with DTR, but he actually has less touchdowns. But once again, we're winning games, so what am I supposed to do? Obviously, we're losing some games here and there too, but not as much as DTR, as we're going to bounce this to the outside and gain about 4, which Cam Shkatiboo. Inside zone. I mean, we're not going to just force it to him, but we're going to look for it. We need 78 yards a game. Is that too much to ask for? Probably not. Oh, my God. Terrible throw, but really good coverage by Spillane anyways. Probably should have taken Cam Scadaboo. It's just, the guy shoots out like a cannon. I assume he's going to get there, and he just doesn't. We had Broden. Oh, it's just a bad read. Freaking little Broden. But, yeah, kind of predetermined because that zig is so clean, so open almost every time. Predetermined the hell out of it. Complete sell, and oh, my Lord. Tariq Carpenter is feeling it. Do you see the way he jumped? Bro, I kid you not, during recess back in my prime, back in the old elementary days, I would literally play like that. I was the biggest tryhard ever. It wasn't because I wanted to be good or better than everyone else. It was just so much fun to me, dude. Like, I mean, back in those days, I probably had at least like a 19-inch vertical. Like, at minimum. Like, I was cooking. Can't get a swat on that. Huge hit. CeeDee Lamb catches one. Well, there's 8 yards Wayne needs now. Actually, did he catch one earlier? He might have caught one earlier. We might need more than that. Or were they just showing him to show him? They might have just been showing him to show him. See if Trice can maybe get to like 7 picks on the year. I feel like that would be like top of the league almost. As we get a really good tackle from behind with Sewell. Gosh, on blitzers coming up. Just careful of the play action. But we've been kind of blowing through the line and, you know, catching them off guard. Try to swat, couldn't. Huge swat again. Corey Trice has been cooking. They're going to go for this. I mean, you got to run commit. I'm sorry, but you just have to. We'll use her hard and try to fix this up if they try to run, and they do not get it. Turnover on downs. That decision makes me think the coach might have downs. Down to go for it at any given moment. Pretty good trade for a coach, if you ask me. 6-yard gain for Skedeby. Let's see how he wants to play this. I think they had both covered, but Cam Scat, the Scat Man, 4 yards, first down. He's got that truck ability. He just needs to actually show it, you know? We've been kind of upgrading him mix match-wise, getting a little bit of everything. And Cam showing off some speed. Tries to bury through a guy, gets about 15, 16 yards. I was going to go for the read option, but I don't know if I love it. Wide open, Wayne. That's more yards than CeeDee Lamb right now, I'll tell you that much. Start of the second quarter. And I think it has grown on me. I actually really like this. Definitely better than the Ghouls, in my opinion. Didn't want to do it for too many teams, though. Just like 1 or 2. I mean, like, even 1 is pretty, like, rare. Actually, it's not even a thing. And he gets into the end zone with a hurdle. The yap, the score. Smith Marset, who really hasn't had a great year. About 400 yards, which, yeah, it's not great, right? It's not great, but gets the job done there. And through the yap comes the score. I will say, though, whether we win or lose this game, if we are knocked out of the playoffs, it's going to be the weirdest one that we've had in a while because, you know, it's very rare that we have been guaranteed a playoff loss, right? Really good catch. So I'm going to be blatantly tanking. I'll be honest with you. You know, if we're done for, I'm going to purposely lose. I'm going to try to play as well as we can, but also purposely lose. It's going to be the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Investigate us all you want. I want a better draft pick. I don't care. As to the outside, James Pierce denying him. But honestly, the way we're playing, we might win this game, and who knows? There might be at least enough of an opening to at least make the final game matter. If, you know, there's a tiebreaker kind of situation. What a freaking throw by Caleb. Egbuka, 51 yards, having a good game today. Can't remember how the first game went, but he's having a good one today. Genuinely feel like it's the Joker's house. Try to swat. Oh, that would have been a good one, too. CeeDee Lamb, his total yards might be higher than Wayne now. Wayne only has 1 catch, to be fair, so it would not surprise me. Carter, he actually had an upgrade point, speaking of, and it was pretty bad. James Pierce is cooking. We need to finish the tackle, though, but a loss of 8, James Pierce just winning that edge fight instantly. 5.5 sacks on the year for Pierce, which, considering he's the only freaking pass rusher on this team worth a damn, and you pretty much get double team every time. Sewell's so good with tackling. It's actually pretty impressive. Like, I would just I'd block 3 on him. Assuming I don't think it's a blitz, I would block 3 guys. Short look over the middle. And our guy turns around in time for the pick. Harden on the return. Spin move was maybe the worst spin move I've ever seen in my life. But flat throw. Just never had a chance to get that to the end zone. I feel like he was stuck in 2 minds. I think he wanted the underneath. I think he wanted the deep shot. And he was just like, I'm going to throw right in the middle. Whatever happens, happens. See if we can see another highlight of this because I just don't see it, but I thought there was someone open or over the middle there. He just forces it. Come on, Scataboo. I need touchdowns. Monsters are actually the first team we won against, actually. That's a really bad decision by us. Yeah, now that I think about it, this is the first team we beat. Of course, at home, a little bit of a different situation, but still. I believe in the run here. Oh, my God, dude. We literally just let a player 3v5 just instantly penetrate. And you're never supposed to instantly allow a penetration on the first date. What? Wayne, you're going against a pretty good player there. I don't even know why I'm bothering. Yeah, let's not even bother. Please don't give me a penalty. I'm about to say, I need you to still just make a play. We actually have a chance. And it's behind him enough to where he just got to reach back, can't catch it. All right, 2-minute warning has passed. And they're almost past the midfield. Pierce can't make a play there. Try to strip him. Yeah, that was probably a stupid decision. Okay, well, Keenan's just goated. Come on, Pierce. I need some pressure, man. Get 7.5 sacks on the year. I think that's a great rookie year. Ah, Lord. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't think 5.5 for a rookie in general. Oh, my God. He's not going to be taken down. Especially with someone that doesn't have any help. Is bad, but at the same time, he was day one of camp superstar. I expect him to be literally a superstar, a special type of player. Get the hell off of us. And, of course, the block and release. Pop! Tariq Carpenter, man, maybe he is a long-term. I'm 50-50 on him because he's not the highest of overall. He's kind of getting older, but he is just a good player, isn't he? I can't keep up with that. I'm covering inside because there's more people on the outside. If I go outside and he goes inside, there's nobody there. Halfway through me committing, though, I did see that he was going to be there. Ooh, this change of direction is terrible, but good enough for him to throw it away. We did a defense, damn it. We did a defense. Oh! Okay, good hit. Knocked down. CeeDee Lamb, no catch. But to say, oh, we finally tipped the ball. No, I don't think. Maybe. I don't know. It seemed like he was actually throwing exactly where it went. Either that or very lucky that it just deflected right to him. Skinner back in the end zone. Got to be careful. We got to step up on that. Got to step up on that. Got to try to stop Caleb. We don't do it. That was one of the craziest uses we've ever had. You cannot deny our effort. You cannot deny the effort we had. Covered a wide open left. Wide open from the right. I mean, we're just covering everybody, and then we almost get the denying end zone hit. On the return goes Flowers. We need a special return here. Which, it's special, all right. Just the kind that needs. Let's see if we got a double post. If it doesn't look promising, though, we'll just try to run the ball. Tight end. It's a pretty good throw. Drops it, bot. Well, in theory, it's all leads, but I say we have 3 runs here that we can try and stat pad a little bit to get to 1,000. Ali, stop fighting. They're telling me to QB kneel. I would rather die. Which hopefully doesn't mean fumble. I mean, that's not going to change anything. I'm still just going to run the ball. I mean, to be fair, I will say our offensive line has been a little... Oh, come on! Give me Scataboo! And Ollie's in still. Oh, my God. We're going to take a shot then. I mean, he's behind the defense. How? How is this freaking ball so flat when you're playing against the Patriots? 7-7, though, for this game. I mean, it's a close one still. Man, those colors are just completely different, huh? I mean, in fairness, you're not really supposed to mix the home and away anyways, but I wanted to. We have scored 9 yards through inside runs, and so have they. Clearly, things we need to focus on both sides of the ball, obviously, right? Like, genuinely just don't have a run game, which is, I mean, to be fair, we have better blocks in the pass game than we probably should. Great catch there, Flowers. But the run game is just horrible. What are we looking at here? What is there to look at? We were terrible, unless that's what they're going to say. They are going to say that. Nice. They're going to trash on our run game. Yay. Zig, we might have had Wayne on the go, but I had no time to throw. So quit making fun of me. Thank you. Second inches, Cam Scataboo. And he cuts back as hard as he can, but there's not really much room above 4. Can we ID the Mike as this guy? Just because I want him to be out of the play. I mean, it didn't really work. 10 for 30 sure are numbers. They are numbers. In fact, they are absolutely numbers. They might not be the best numbers, but they are numbers. Can't deny it. Try all you will, but they are factual. And, yeah, read option didn't really work. Let me tell you, though, what a freaking elite offensive performance on both sides of the ball so far. Bait it out, spin inside, we gain 4. Will I this? Smith-Marset, my hot option. I don't love it. I hate it. Nice. Nice hit, but I just didn't have time for that deep in from Wayne. Like, I need to throw the ball to Wayne. Still gotta wait, still gotta wait, still gotta wait. Still gotta wait, mind you. Still gotta wait right here. Even then, the guy's looking over, and there's people in our face. So, yeah, should have taken Cam Scataboo. Or Gadsden. We're throwing. We're throwing. Oh, nice hit, man. CeeDee Lamb's kind of getting mauled, though. I like it. We are mauling Cam. You keep just like, oh, we'll just win the one-on-ones. Just separate. Nothing special. Oh, what a hit. Fumble the ball. Recovered by Tariq. Who else but Tyreek the Freak? Tariq Carpenter literally just, I don't even know how he saw that, but, you know, it's like, oh, is somebody going to pick it up? And then you just see a guy flying in. You're like, I wonder who that could be. Could it be the actual insane person? It is. The actual nutcase is on the case. Lovely. To the outside, Cam. I mean, you're getting caught by another white guy. It's Jover, buddy. I really do hope, though, he gets one of those scenarios where it's like, hey, what do you think about running the ball this offseason? Oh, my God. Good job, Malik. Malik, the freak that we should have never taken. Inside zone, we get about 4. Inside zone on the RPO, of course. Marset, easy as pie. Spillane kind of falling asleep on that one. I know he backed off on Gadsden, but still, he probably needed to accelerate there, no? Speaking of Gadsden, good throw, good catch, 9 yards. Here goes the draw play. First down, Scattaboo, barely. Inside zone, Ali. Inside zone, Ali fights to the 1. The old scat back. I think we're going to bait him out. But I also think they're trying to bait us out with that guy pulling off. And, yeah. Hesitated on the pump fake and didn't have enough time to recover it. From the 1, 3rd and goal. I'm going to try to run it up the middle with Scat. We get great blocks. Touchdown, Scattaboo. 14-7. A bit of a low-scoring game. Limiting Caleb to some mistakes. Can't do anything with that. Great catch. Keenan Allen. Was Keenan Allen always superstar, by the way? I mean, he kind of deserves to be a superstar, at least against us. He goes ham. Try to blow that up. I mean, there's so many different options. There's no pressure. He's going to try to run, and James Pierce is going to be gifted. We'll take it. Start of the 4th quarter. 3rd and 9. Come on, James Pierce. Need you to have like 4 sacks this game. Get you to double digits. And he gets scared and runs right into defensive tackle Justin Rogers. 4th and 10. They're going to punt it. Why he decided to run under pretty much zero pressure, who freaking knows? And, oof, risky. I don't know what the hell we're doing here, but I'm going to run it. You can't stop me. Wow, really good blocking, guys. I don't know what the hell that was. What I can tell you is, let's not do that again. Really good blocking. We got bounced by our own guy on the ground. Corpse run. Quick throw outside to Broden might be the move. Maybe not. Catch it. Blasted. Freaking drops it. I'm about to say fumbles, but it's not a fumble. Or maybe I was going to say something completely different. Who knows? But no, I'll tell you, I was meant to say fumble. I'll be honest if I was going to say Get pushed now. Yeah. Okay, good catch. Keenan Allen. What are the, like, CeeDee Lamb and Jared Wayne having a mid-off? We got to see what these numbers look like. Mid-off or not, I want to win it. If it's a mid-off, I don't care. I want to win the mid-off. What's worse than winning a mid-off? Losing a damn mid-off. No way we're going to overtime, right? Like, just maybe win the game right now. How about that? That'd be much better, I think. Blocked up perfectly. Can't catch him. Great freaking... Okay, good tackles, fellas. James Cook driving all the way to the 47. Coming in on Sewell. Oh, Sewell one-on-one. You never want to see that, baby. Neck roll and all. He'll make your neck roll. He'll fall off. Your head will just be a little stump. Oh, good play. Damn, look at the change of direction there. And he's bouncing. Inches, though. He's short. I don't know if you want to really risk this, though, do you? Like, does coming with a press blitz actually help? When zero coverage when they're only inches anyways. Probably not worth it, but thankfully they only did run it. I mean, if they really want to go crazy here, they could, in theory, waste every second trying to go for 2 even afterwards. Throws over to the running back, one-on-one. Great tackle, loss of 3. 2-minute warning, they're down 7. I just want another sack from Pierce. Is it too much to ask for? I don't think it is. Inside move? Nope, they're just going to chill. No worries there. They call a timeout, gaining 7, 3rd and 3. Come on, Pierce. I'm going to go back to the spin move. I'm not going to anything because they quick hiked me. Can't get out there, and CeeDee Lamb gets more yards. Thank you. Well, I hope they do get the touchdown just without the 2-point because I need another drive. Try to get Wayne that yardage. Spin. Damn, the spins are so bad. And there goes Keenan again to the freaking 9. Blitzy blitz time. They've got all the time in the world. They're actually probably giving us too much time to work with. And, wow, okay, yeah, they're giving us a lot of time to work with because we just did not cover that sweep at all. You know, they got 3 down. We got 3 timeouts. I'm going to run it and see if we can open something up. which, I mean, good fall for it. Straight up to the line and go with our original play, which was a... Well, it wasn't this, but I don't have time to audible. It was a screen pass. And I don't know why I ever run that. I don't understand why I'm dumb. I really like the cross the field look, and I just don't have time to throw it. We got to waste every second here. I don't know why they haven't called a timeout, but I'm very thankful for it because they might just not have enough time as long as we don't throw a pick or something here. But I'm still looking to try to get the first down because we might be able to still drive it. Wayne. And he overthrows him. Oh, Lordy. We'll have a pretty damn good punt here, but it's not really going to matter because they're still in good spot. 32-yard line, 28 seconds left. They're going to go for it, too. Why wouldn't you? I can't believe he missed that throw to Wayne. Like, that is literally... Can somebody please cover one of these guys? Yeah, there's just nobody on him. I mean, at that rate, I try to just give him a touchdown. We're going to go with the only thing we have left to do, which is field goal block. Imagine we actually baited out CD. That'd be insane, dude. He's going to get this off. Yeah, I mean, if they're dumb enough to take that touchdown, I'm going to try to utilize it because they're kicking a field goal there for the game winner. Now, that looked a whole lot like early season Chupacabras. Not only did they not cover the tight end, they didn't cover the freaking seam. They didn't cover anything that play. Like, they just didn't cover anyone, at least on the inside. We did have a big play with Wayne with this earlier in the year. I doubt it, but you never know. That guy's actually open. I don't know why, and he drops it. I don't know why we're not going further to the outside, but he was in fact open. Broden, I don't trust anybody on a deep look. I wanted to get in range for at least a shot to the end zone. And we're just not even get the damn throw off, really. So you have Washington, Wayne. Can I, like, move Broden over? It's like a double post. There we go. That's what I wanted. But to say, why would it audible to that? I mean, we're not going to have the time to throw it. Well, no pressure, Ali, but if you are to score a touchdown here, you are running back 1 next year. Okay. Y'all, come on. Why are we not blocking the outside? I was about to say, don't tempt me with a good time. Ali did a lot there, but his lineman, his whole team just completely sold in there. That is a tough choke. 21-14. The only thing that can make this feel okay is if we see, like, the Warhawks or the Mockingbirds win, because then it's over anyways, I believe, especially the Warhawks. I don't even want to see it. Just skipping this. But I mean, Cam didn't even have a great game. We forced our way to, like, 50-some yards, I think. 70. Okay, I mean, there's a chance. Willis, 6 completed passes. I mean, that's the way our offense has been operating. We just have not finished drives. I think the slider change has worked. I'm just saying that. Harden with a pick. Love with a pick. Got injured on the pick. So bad of a throw. He's like, what the hell? Caught it, but then got hurt. Skinner also has a bunch of upgrade points. But let's take a look at this new message and then head on to the next week to see if we were screwed anyways. Ryan Clark said on it that Jared was outplayed. But I don't care. Why did I click that, actually? Because we know for a fact he didn't have more yards. Damn. I didn't even think about it. But the throw that he missed to Wayne could have also gotten the scenario, let alone trying to win the game there at the end. But yeah, Skinner has 4 upgrade points. Not bad. We're going against the Celtic Foxes, who, honestly, even though they were way below us, might actually finish like almost the same exact record on the year. We have a new storyline, which is bye week. What do you mean bye week? Everyone has a bye week, and they are 7-9. Warhawks are 10-7. Who's number 7 seed? Kodiaks are 10, so they're 10-6 anyways. So yeah, it doesn't matter. They're both 10-6. We were done for anyways. 8th seed is 10-6. So yeah, for a moment it looked good. The Shrimps are done for, by the way. They look like the 7th seed, and now they're in the 9th. But yeah, it looked a lot closer than it really was. But you know what? Now the battle of tanking, the tankathon, if you will. We could go down to as low as where's the 12th seed? The 12th seed, maybe even the 13th seed, potentially. 13th seed's the lowest we can go, possibly the 13th. We are on full Operation Chokolitis. Also, we got a weekly award. Carpenter with a sack and a fumble recovery apparently is enough with 9 tackles anyways. Awesome. We got a player of the week. I don't think we had one before then. We love to see it. Got some messages. We'll get into all that now in a moment. Now I'm honestly almost as excited, if not more excited, about missing the playoffs than I am about making them, because now it's like, ooh, we get to tank, we get a chance at a good draft pick. Like, if we lose this, we go 7-10, we could get all the way up to almost top 10, right? So we'll see what happens. But yeah, this could be a true tank battle where they're like, no, you win, we don't want to win. But this could be a real fun one, even though there's sorta not a much on the line. I'm super curious to see what this scenario is. The guys are talking in the locker room about the self-scouting we did on our bye week a while back. Oh crap, I forgot about that. Why do they remember? Maybe if you guys would stop thinking about these, individual goals so much, we'd have won more games to make the damn playoffs. You remember like 8 weeks ago when we said a guy was going to have a certain amount of catches? No, I don't. Because it's been week to week thinking about the next team and how to beat them. What do you mean? Looking at the Celtic Foxes' injuries, Quincy Williams has 3 weeks injured with a dislocated elbow. He's cooked, which is really a blessing in disguise. Basically like having the last day off of school and, summer break's about to hit. Actually, that's not true at all. The last day of school was always super, super lit. But Bryce Young, he had some moments against us. Kenneth Walker, we cooked. We destroyed. Jamison Williams, we didn't get to play him. He was injured, and now he is not. So we'll see what happens there. Marquise Brown, we had like a scenario to slow him down. I think we did a pretty good job last time. It's not a great looking roster. Okonkwo is they got some speed here and there, but it's not a talented roster. Lyric Jackson's a decent tackle. Ben Powers an okay guard. Cam Jurgens okay center. Robert Hunt's a decent guard. Godecki is a pretty good right tackle. Carl Loftus is solid. I can't remember if he destroyed us or not. Hines Allen, I think, did, right? McNeil, they got a good D-line for sure. Linebackers, without Quincy, it's not the best linebacking unit in the world. Corner, Stingley's great. Hobbs is all right. Free safety, Cook. What's that zone? He's good. Jeremy Chin, solid as well. Kickers, could use some kick power, but they're fair enough. It's good enough. And then looking at what they do well, they pass the ball pretty poorly, so what we're going to be doing is containing the QB scramble. And then it says that we can run the ball well against them. We are going to blitz counter. We're trying to lose this game. I'm going to be straight up. We got a couple of decently important upgrades to be made. Miles Harden. He's had a couple of plays for us this year, especially since he's going against the wide receiver 1 all season long. He's done okay. We have a ton for Skinner. Pierce, just trying to get that speed rusher going, get that finesse as high as possible. And even if, it is high as possible, you still go with this because you get upgrades like those. Florida power move, dude. He's an 80 power move. I almost wonder if I had to, not allow us to use speed rusher. It's just insane. It's so freaking strong. It's insane. 80 for agile, which means I think another ability slot. And it is 3 to base pass block, 2 to base run block, which I don't even know if that actually does anything. Ability slot, lifeguard. Ooh, that's actually a pretty good one. So he, protects against swim/club moves like he has an extra resistance bar. Julius Wood. I would. What? Huh? Hybrid. 2 to zone, 1 to man. He's getting good. He's better than I would have ever thought. He kind of, like I said, he was like an afterthought on this team, in my opinion. I really didn't even remember, him being much. Skinner had a lot of picks, right? Whereas he didn't have much of a season, but he had a lot of tackles, apparently. Tariq Carpenter, a couple of decent upgrades there. He's not a bad player. He's just a bad overall. So, yeah, he's definitely going to be one of the starters next year. We can't afford to replace the entire team. So, there's going to be some of these guys, even if we don't want them, let alone the ones we do want, that are going to have to start. Oh, my God. 5 to zone coverage. He's not even a rookie. Usually it's the rookies that get the crazy upgrades. Wow. Very good. Very, very good. That's why you go hybrid. That is why you go, brother. The hybrid is going crazy. 2 upgrades to hybrid. Hello? Is it bugged out? He literally just went up 14 zone coverage. What even is that? He's one of the best zone safeties in the entire league already, while being the 52nd ranked safety. You got to know how to upgrade him. As far as O-line, there's no secret to this. It's just bad. It's just bad. Power is probably your best bet anyways, but it's just bad in general. Division showdown for the final game of the season. Both teams probably looking to lose, but obviously you have to kind of make it look sneaky. Otherwise, you're going to lose some draft picks potentially. Look at the blackout for the freaking Celtic Foxes. You gotta like it. You gotta like it. But, yeah, for Scattaboo, updated totals. 85 yards for him to get to 1,000. Then you have Ali, 113 to get to 500. And then Broden, 169 to get to 1,000, which is, I mean, massive, right? It is massive. So we're going to try to get those things, especially Scattaboo. Broden might be a little bit tougher, but I suppose trying to force it might be a good way for us to actually get this loss, if you will. Knowing us, we'll end up selling. We'll actually win the game, but let's see. All right, kicking it off. They will not have a chance to return it. Let's see what kind of season Bryce Young has had. 23-23, Jameis Winston, how are you? All right, so there goes Mr. Kenneth. We probably should have wore our alternates, actually, to be fair. I'm already still in, like... Okay, well, that literally is me trying, by the way. What a hit. Still in, you know, trying hard mode. We really should try to, like, sneak a couple of wrong coverages in there. You know, they got, like, 5 guys out wide. We're playing a little cover 2. Not that you can't defend that in cover 2, but I don't love our odds specifically. Oh, no. Well, of course, we still get a piece. But oh, no, we dove down too far, and he was going to the outside. This is a strange one for me. Like, I am not used to this type of behavior. Like, let's put him in a hook, even though we're in man coverage across the board. And he's... Okay, that was just because it's a screen, though. All right, I mean, to be honest, we probably don't even need to try to lose. We would just lose. But, you know, when we're going to go wild, trying to get some stats on the offensive side of the ball, let's just make it... I mean, that's just straight-up bad defense. I mean, that has nothing to do with us trying to lose. We might need a little help, because you never know. We might go full-on gunslinger mode. Oh, my Lord, that is... the worst change of direction of all time. Literally ice skating rank directly onto him. That's crazy. Get off the block, Pierce, please. They get a yard. Does that not look like Carpenter's pants are ripping? Gotta get a new seamstress. Taylor. Okay. No way he throws that. And our own guy knocks it out of the way. Harden would have had it. Let's go back to Pierce. Why is Birch on the interior, by the way? What a move. Ah, useless. And in for 6. We're not looking at the numbers of our quarterback. We don't care. We do not care. And we had to go inside a little bit. Gain of about 4. Go heavy, because we usually don't get anything on the inside zones anyways. And we don't get anything there either. Man, we're really selling this whole being bad thing, huh? Clearly all this is on purpose. Broden drops it. Oh, my God. We pinned them deep, but they get 8 on the ground to get out of there. Not great. We're in pretty good coverage. And he holds on when he swats it away. That's insane. How is this caught? He puts a hand in it. Did he just miss? You got to be kidding me. They're actually just cooking us straight up. Like, we don't even need to, like, purposely lose. They'll just do it. Good hit by us. We should be ashamed. And we will get him down. Loss of 1, 3rd and 8. There's no way we're hitting any of these milestones, right? Like, there's just no chance. We need, like, 80 for Scattaboo. Is a season high. Might be, like, 84 one time. Pick it. Oh, righty then. Good defense, though. How am I supposed to get 169 yards for a wide receiver that can't catch? Almost picked. Oh, my God. All right, Scattaboo, we need a lot of yards, please. We need somebody to hit a damn milestone. Okay, that somewhat helps. Let's hurry up to the line. It's going to take us 2 minutes anyways. Good double slant on 3rd and 4. Broden, please. Yes, good catch. Slips off the tackle. Break this. Ah, it's all right. It's a good play. The 38-yard line, huge. Not only do you get that big play to get the first down, but it's also to Broden. Got to cut it back. We're just not getting the blocking. I mean, that's just a big part of the reason why Scattaboo is even struggling to get to 1,000 as the premier back on the team. Like, we're just not getting blocks, man. Like, inside was closed. Outside had a chance, but we still let freaking Bud Dupree, of all people, break free. Bud to break free. Okay, I'm done. I'm so sorry. Don't know why I felt the need to do that. Broden, please. Yeah, first down. With the right amount of determination, I might be able to force this thing. About to throw it. He was actually open again. That is the power of being fast, is most of the time if you are forced, you could kind of get open. As Ali is going to get about 5. That's Scattaboo on a 3rd and 6. At least get this to a 4th and 2 so we can go for it. Nice. More than a 4th and 2. 7 yards gain, baby. I'll run it again. I really shouldn't, but I'm going to. Maybe. Shows you what I know. Just don't get hurt, scat. We need you to be out here. And there's no blocking. We lose a yard. Quick throw. We want Broden. We want the Broadster. We got Broden, but we missed the throw. Excuse me. I mean, we'll take it because we're trying to lose. But Kenneth Walker just scores a 70-yard rushing touchdown. Why can't A, we have something like that, and B, can the AI relax? Like, it's weird because it's like, yeah, I want to lose, but I also want to be out here watching. I just sometimes sim the first play because I hate first downs. First downs annoy me so much. Unless I'm, if I'm on offense or my team's on offense. Who just got hurt? Okay, I thought that was Scat. I thought that was the Scat man. It's just Gadsden for like the 4,000th time this year. We are slightly behind I mean, we do get the ball to start the second half, I suppose, but we are behind. Oh my god, these hits. There's no way Scatterby was going to survive, dude. We're forcing them so hard. I don't know why they're even, like, on this. Like, why do they even have 4 down with all those receivers out? Oh, we could have slipped past them. We'll call one timeout. Gadsden's injured, but he'll be fine. We might actually try to, like, get down the field here just to... Oh, Broden could have... Brother, I'm not even trying to miss these throws. Like, if I'm trying to lose the game, I'll lose it some other time. Broden needs the catches, dude. Why is he missing all these throws all of a sudden? 3rd and 3. Brother, we can't even get a 3rd and 3 conversion when they should be, like, defending the end zone. We're going for it. Don't care. Let's see if one of these tight ends wants to just make a play for us. Thank you. Tight end's not open, but he's open enough, and Simon has been so dependable. We're going out of bounds. Like, they got 6 in the box, dude. Why? Simon again. It's not going to lead to anything. That's actually Gadsden. He's back in already. He's like, no, this is the last game of the season. If I do not come back, they are going to replace me. Yeah, we would never do. He's right. He's absolutely right. There's no question about it. Inside handoff. Trying to find just anything we can do to gain some yards when they're not ready. Anything at all. Doesn't waste that much time anyways. Broden. It's bad. It's bad, but it's good enough. Woo! Touchdown, Broden. All right, hopefully they just run the ball out here, and then we can call a timeout, maybe get a run or two in there. Nope, they're going for it. He's behind the defense. Sort of. Oh, my. That guy is. Corey Trice, number 6. Number 6. Good defense, at least. Wish we ran a playbook this week that actually has a stretch play, but, not really. There we go. There you go. Huge run. Okay. I can see it. I see the vision. I do see a chance at 85 on the day. Oh, nice. 9 yards. That's perfect. All right. It is 14-10 in the very weird matchup that we're in. Going to keep trying to run inside, and we're going to try to defend the short pass. See, I've already gotten into, like, trying to win the game mode. Even when I'm not trying to, my brain just says, no, we got to win. We got to win. We got to win. We got to win. We just have to win. This is going to be a weird and wild finish, isn't it? Maybe even a little wet. If we actually pull this off, I'm going to go for this. I'm going to get Broden downfield here. Lil Broden. That's a tough one. Yeah, it's overthrown. That's a tough throw, though. I have been very honest when Willis has been terrible. That, not great by any means, but understandable. Want to beat? I hate you. They got the outside leverage. It's going to be hard to get him over top, but we'll still look for it. Yeah. We figured. Good job, Wayne. He's just a little too far from anything like major milestone-wise. He'll be getting like 700 yards probably. Which is not bad, but yeah, it's a little disappointing. And our guys just can't block. What can you do if you're like the greatest running back of all time there? Like, you obviously have to make a miss in the hole, but that's easier said than done. Okay. As we are going to have a really ugly yards per carry game here, I think. Oh, now they want to give me the inside. I'm going to run it again. Who would have thought? 3 in a row. Safety's coming up, but he's not quick enough. Turn it to the line. He's at 80. He needs like literally 5 yards. We're going to keep running him hard, though. I want to get to 100 just in case my math sucks, which it doesn't, but just in case, Like right there, I'd imagine he's right on point. We'll do one more run with him. This is really risky because he could get hurt, and then we are like a yard or two short, which would be a disaster. Okay, that's definitely enough now. He is easily got enough. Maybe we just aren't running the ball with him enough. Because usually we would have given up way sooner than this on the ground game. And here, even though he's tired, he's still kind of getting a little bit of a push. The blocking hasn't been great, but he's almost up to 100 yards. It's not the first, it's the fourth quarter yet, so not bad. There's literally no one on lane who's just always open. And darn. I wasn't trying to fumble there, but you know what? When life gives you lemons, you tank for a better draft pick. I just want a hurdle to work. Like, is it too much to ask for a hurdle to work? Like, he looked like he was posturing for a low hit stick, like we just were there. And it's 8 for 117, obviously because of that big run that we weren't even a part of. I think we're 1-0 blitz away from securing the loss. You can't get a swat. Oh, my God. He really sold it, though. The guys that make the decision. Look at the chase down by Gaidry. He'll catch him, but... Okay, he's down to the 1. I'd be so pissed if I was Jameson Williams there. That was a crazy attempt on the dive, and he just missed him. Like, this is a really good throw, and then just... Oh, you seller. That's a crazy sell. Like, literally fingertip difference between a 70-yard play and just a knockdown, Good job by Tariq. Once again, that's the competitor in us still trying to deny them. Run commit again, which this might be a pass. Can't get over there, and Kenneth will stiff arm his way into the end zone. Wonder if there's a way for us to... Damn, dude, like there's not... I need like a big old touchdown from my boy Broden. That's a late throw. Damn, I don't even think it hit him in the hands. I think it hit him in the shoulder. We need a play that is going to get behind the damn defense. I think Wayne on a slant might open that up a little bit more. Not really. It's a good throw, all things considered. Want an end zone, baby. I just need them to press him so he can hit it, They're on that. Yeah, that's something. Imagine putting your hands on a guy that's like 4,000 feet taller than you. Literally like going to Mount Everest and putting your hands on him. Oh, what a move by Skatebu. We're going to hurry up to the line. Ooh, actually. Can I get like a max protect here? Come on, Broden. Not really that open, but it's a great throw to the 31. Where's the audible? Not quite what I was hoping for. I mean, they're just never going to let us have a one-on-one. I mean, they'll give us a one-on-one, but they're never going to let us have, like, the press release kind of play. Well, 2nd and 10, we're going to be running the ball because Broden's not even in. We get a few yards, nothing major. I would like to get him to 100 yards on the game, too. I think he's, like, 2 off. End of the third quarter, we're down 11. Oh, no, how are we supposed to come back? There you go. That is over 100. Let's hurry to the line, try to get this first down. And if we don't, oh, no. Whether we get it or not, don't matter. There you go. He's actually having a pretty big game. I really didn't think we were going to get this. I don't know what y'all thought, but I was like, yeah, we're not getting this. The track record is not track. Let me tell you, I really wish Broden was on that because Wayne's got that leverage there. See if Broden wants to get a touchdown now. We'd like to get Skatebu a touchdown as well. Yeah, we kind of got swallowed up on that one. We got to make it look good for the league, though. If they stop us here, we've got to kick a field goal because, it keeps us in the game. So far, I don't think there's been anything that's, like, sus. Oh, especially when Broden scores a touchdown. There you go. Big play. Telling us to go for 2. I mean, you obviously can't say anything sus from them. They're literally leading by 2 touchdowns. Broden. Hold on. What a tough catch. Okay. 6 minutes left, down 3. Although I will say I don't know the details of that 70-yard run, so maybe there was some sausage. Sausage with cheese. I don't know. Bryce Young, 2-yarder on the wrap. Get blocked up, and that will be a first down. Pierce, you got to do better than that. It's tough because, like, we need the stop, but at the same time, we also, like, don't want to score while they don't. Oh, no, the running back, he's so quick. Oh, my God. Fellas, please. Let's do maybe a little, oop, no. Okay, well, I'm going to have to play deep because it's got to be a hook to sell it. It's got to be like a hook because if it's like a flat and you're supposed, you know, you ain't going to sell it like that. How about another hook? Why does he not want to do the hook? He'll do hook and deep and deep zone. Oh, wow. Actually, I really thought it was a go route. Like, no cap. I genuinely actually thought it was it must have been a deep out. No, as a comeback, huh? Makes sense now. Get the safety up, showing blitz, because that's what we're doing here. And we're just going to miss the tackle. Number 2 rush ranked defense. We're giving up 143 today. That may be a little sus. The league might, they might audit us over that. Another run commit, which we will bring him down. I mean, at this rate, we pretty much like have to make the stop if we want, you know, Broden to get his scenario, which I don't even know if he has a chance at it. He might need like 70, 80 yards. Oh, we missed. That works out pretty well too, though. Because, I mean, we were trying to stop the middle. We actually genuinely just got beat on the play again. We need about 50 yards for Broden. I think we can just return this normally if we want. Can we try to mess this up? Nope. Well, I guess we did. I was trying to get that one that sometimes we actually get, literally not even trying to, where like we run through the ball and our guy just refuses to catch it. I mean, that's a really ass throw, but it is a hell of an attempt by us to try and get him that ball. Can we flip this? I was about to say safety's coming up, but no, that was just a flip from them as well. Wait, did that just show? Oh, no, that's just how our block assignments are. I was like, did that show us the blitz they're running? Please, can we get some time to throw? Please. Just like a little bit of time, man. I don't ask for much, dude. Just a couple of seconds. Please. And that's a terrible throw. Malik Willis, you bot. Well, here it is. Game over if we don't convert this. And that's another bad throw. You got to be kidding me, dude. Malik Willis has missed more throws than ever in this game. We do have a chance to still get the ball back, but it's not really going to mean a whole lot. We'll have like, what, 30 seconds if we're lucky? Unbelievable. I can't believe Malik Willis missing that many throws. This is not the kind of end of a game you want to see for the end of the season. I mean, we were probably going for a QB before anyways, but we are going maybe as high as the damn first round, to be honest. Problem is, with this offensive line, we need a fast guy, which, I mean, you're not always going to get a fast option. Are you kidding? I thought he's about to break that to the outside again. So we'll have about 40. Pierce is injured, but, I mean, honestly, it doesn't really matter. Season's over regardless. Win or lose, to be fair. All right, can I just get, like, a singular block, please? They're probably going to cover it anyways. What's the penalty here? I mean, almost whatever the penalty is, I'm going to have to decline this. We need 50. We would have had less than 50 to work with. Did he catch that? What a play. Okay, I mean, we're going to have this be like here and now. Like it needs to be. Really? Hike it! We get the ball off. That's a terrible throw again. You're a bot, Malik. You're so bad. Look at his face. Hey, we just ruined our draft pick, boys. Like, oh my. I can't believe it takes 20 seconds to get up the field like that, though. 23, actually, to be fair. Malik Willis, obviously the completion percentage sucks, but the touchdown to pick ratio-wise, you're like, oh, it's not actually that bad. Nah, that's terrible. Scottaboo got his 1,000 yards, which is great. Kenneth had a great game, obviously. Broden, he literally missed it by 29 yards. That's painful. That catch, too. It was such a good catch, and all for nothing. Just under 1,000 yards on the year, and I don't even think he had double-digit touchdowns either. That's a tough one. It was a good season. He was like a 60 overall normal, and now he's like a 70-something star. Got a lot to build on for next year, for sure, but got hectic near the end there, trying our hardest. Scottaboo, does he get something for 1,000 yards? Is that what this is? He should, in fairness. Aha. You do get XP for that, so it's... Even if it doesn't technically mean anything for a dev up at the end of the season, which I don't know if it does or not, it does still mean something. What a spin move upgrade for that 1,000 XP. 7,500 XP, actually, to be fair. Broden, 73 overall, just about, was his just plain. Yeah, there's nothing special. Disappointment, dude. He could have been great. With 1,000 yards, would have had an extra upgrade point or two. 2 to short, 2 to release, 1 to medium, 3 to deep, 4 to catch in traffic. Yeah, he's getting good. He's still, like, not the best, but he's getting there. He's getting there. You need to relax, okay? You need to give him a chance to develop. Malik Willis, yeah, does it really matter? Because, I mean, backup maybe. But as far as, like, starter goes, I think he's done for. I think both the quarterbacks aren't the best, obviously. But specifically this game just rubbed me the wrong way with Malik. I really was counting on him to, deliver some plays. And, the line wasn't great, but then, he missed almost every throw he had a chance to. I imagine if he had perfect accuracy in this game, just from the throws we had, not even like, other throws we might have made if drives were continuing all that, I think he would have had the scenario. Oh, God, here we go. I think at least the Russian one we obviously got. Yeah, we'd easily do that. Don't remember the other scenario, though. I think we shut all the experts up. Well, you only get like 1,000 XP, though, I thought, right? 2,500? Okay, fair enough. That's not bad. Then the other one, I have no idea. Was it wins? It was wind-based. We said 8 to 9, didn't we? What can I do? What are they going to take away from me, though? We miss it by 1. You promised 8 9, you didn't get there. I guess you... Yeah, I was about to say, because you can't take the morale away from the next season. There's no way we would care about that. New mock draft. What do we got? New mock draft. The Silverbacks literally held the number 1 position all season long. It has been the same draft pick all season long. This Michael Tall guy might be goated, by the way, because he's been their guy the whole time. Where do we rank? Is this actually... So we're 10th? Are we picked 10? We're in the top 10. Is that what they're saying? Okay. I believe it. I like it. Fair enough. Assuming that's actually correct. Who is the best team right now? The Mavericks. Stingers, I thought, would have been the best because you got freaking Lamar winning every damn award. But here it is. Let's take a look at the stats and awards for the season. Let's go to our team first real quick. And I'm looking at the 2 QBs. DTR technically was a lot better. Technically. I mean, he just has it beat. Right? Touchdown to pick ratio, who gives a damn? Is right at the end there. Doesn't count. Scataboo! Obviously, Ali was sort of better, but, I mean, you actually look at the runs Ali was in on, and the blocking was 10 times better. I mean, look at the difference between the two. The broken tackles is like 8 times that number, despite only having 4 times the carries. So really, it's just about blocks. That's all. It's just a blocking game. And then you look at DTR's rushing touchdowns. He was better than Malik as well, but Malik was winning games. I don't know how to explain it. Broden, 29 yards short of 1,000. No one came close to double-digit touchdowns. With the quarterbacks we had, the blocking we had, the route running, honestly, we had. No one's surprised by this. I think Broden even exceeded expectations. O-line, Manu, 10 sacks allowed, 8 for Fashanu. Interior was all right, I suppose. Then you look at the defense. Tariq Carpenter missing 100 tackles by 1. What a year he had, though. 3 interceptions, 4 sacks. It wouldn't surprise me to see him get some nods at least best linebacker. I don't know about best defensive player in general, but at best linebacker. Rookie of the year, maybe. Pierce, 6.5. That's pretty good, but I doubt it. Picks, Corey Trice was great. Julius Wood, 4 interceptions. Tariq Carpenter, Skinner, and Harden with 3 apiece. 2 for Guidry, 1 for Peterson Paul. Carlson actually had a pretty good year. Only missed 2 kicks out of 23. 1 of the extra points was blocked. The kick was from 50+, so understandable there. Turk, more of a directional punter than anything. Flowers with a kick return touchdown. Flowers with no punt return touchdown. Let's take a look at the league now, see who was the best. Maybe see if we can predict the NFL MVP. So far, so close. I would say Burrow is your MVP at the moment. Lamar Jackson might have some rushing numbers in there, though. We'll see. Lamar Jackson, crazy numbers, though. The guy was just winning Player of the Week every single week, it seems. Will Levis, 29 for 23. Caleb Williams, what a year for the Monsters. Doesn't make me feel good about that. Jared Goff, yeah, obviously. I mean, some of the teams we really struggled against, they had great quarterback play. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Baker Mayfield, 29-6. We have our guys neck and neck together. So cute. It's just, I mean, so beautiful. The two bots together. Ironically enough, though, them two together didn't even come close to, like, what a normal quarterback should be doing. Like, them two together would have just beat Tua, and that's it. And with injuries on, he might have been hurt. And he was. He missed 5 games. So, yeah, not our best work. Rushing, Derrick Henry for the Spartans. What a fitting team name for him to join, by the way. Pure gladiator. 1,554 yards, 20 touchdowns. You're looking at, some of the other running backs he got in here. Scadaboo was one of the 1,000s, the very last of the 1,000s, but, I mean, he was still technically better than Najee, James Cook, David Montgomery, Antonio. Okay, so a lot of these guys are actually kind of bad. Well, I say that, and then you got ETN, Gibbs, Genty, Aaron Jones. I mean, there's some pretty good running backs actually in here, so fair enough, right? Where does 4.6 even get you? It puts you at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, still like 10th, pretty much, because a lot of these other guys didn't play full seasons. I think if you play like half the snaps that the average does, it doesn't really count, although Stevenson would have, if he played more, he would have had like 20 touchdowns, it seems, which is kind of insane. Speaking of touchdowns, though, Derrick Henry and Mixon tied at 20 receivers. Cooper Kupp, then number 1 in the league with 17 touchdowns to go with it. Anyone here that's unexpected? Egbuka, what a year. 1,270 with 17 touchdowns, one of the top 10s. And he was a rookie doing that, so, he's going to be a high overall. And then, of course, Broden was, in some good company, though. You got some other really solid players, like Devontae Adams, Mari Cooper. That's kind of it. Actually, I do want to see the rest. I want to see the highest touchdowns, which is going to be Kupp, but tied with 2 other guys. The longest play was Parker Washington for 93 yards. Blocking, who gave up the most? Our guys. Orlando Brown gave up 26 sacks. Wow, that's kind of insane. Damn. Pure tackling, Tariq Carpenter would have been in the top 30. Okay, maybe not. It gets so low. But for tackles for a loss, way up there. So he could be a superstar if they actually matter for a linebacker off ball. I don't know if they do. Myles Garrett, 25 sacks. Really good year for him. Greg Rousseau, Parsons, Khalil Mack. Is there any rookies up here? Like, obviously, we see even, like, one rookie. Freaking Jared Verse. Byron Murphy. I forgot about those guys. Damn. Trice maybe in the top 10 for best DBs, perhaps. Kicking. Who was the best kicker? Cam Little, I would argue, was the best kicker. Best punter, average, would go to Dixon for sure. Who had the longest kick? No one hit a 60. Very close, though, at 57, but not quite. Kick return touchdowns. We actually had a couple with some touchdowns. Fair enough. 3 people. One of ours is a part of that. And then Turpin, 1 punt return touchdown. So good stuff there. All right, we are assuming Joe Burrow is MVP, right? And it is not. It's Lamar. We didn't actually look at the rushing numbers, but apparently they were very good. Joe Burrow at number 2. Obviously, none of our guys are going to be there. Caleb, number 3. Coach of the year. Where are we at? Like, where are we at? We coached a garbage team to 7 wins. I want a refund, damn it. Offensive player of the year is Egbuka, so he's winning offensive rookie of the year, unfortunately. Scadaboo at number 4, which he's the only running back there. I don't know if that actually matters. Yeah, he's the only actual running back there. Broden at number 8 as well. And then defensively, Wood was actually higher than Pierce anyways at number 3. Pierce at 6. Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect to win any awards, but still. Would have been cool. Scadaboo at 9. Our wide receiver nowhere to be found. O-line at number 7 and 10, but they're all backups, so who cares? And they're old on top of it. Rousseau wins that award. Best linebacker 4, okay. Tariq Carpenter, number 4, might have gotten himself in the Pro Bowl, maybe. Trice is a Pro Bowler, so we at least have Trice as a Pro Bowler, I imagine. Let's, I suppose, find out. Let's get to that Pro Bowl and see what we're like. First things first, I want to see the playoff bracket. Who's in there? The Snow Leopards and Mavericks were the number 1s. Vipers and Monsters at 2. Black Knights and Singers at 3. Steamers and Mockingbirds at 4. Wranglers and Warthogs at 5. Cyclones and Aquawolves at 6. Lightning and Warhawks at 7. So the Warhawks were the 7th seed. Yeah, we were nowhere near, huh? 10 wins. We were 3 games, arguably 3.5 behind. 8th seed Kodiaks were 10-7 and missed. The Jumbo Shrimp were 10-7 and missed. Wow. We were the 11th seed. I thought somebody else would have climbed ahead of us, but I suppose the very best we could have done at 7-10 would have been 12th anyways. Either way, it's, we had our moments on the season for long-term, franchise players, and we gave ourselves a chance at making the playoffs, and we just fell short. Okay? We won more games I would have thought. I was expecting a 5-12. You have that user aspect, but I was expecting 5-12, which, wow, speaking of 5, yikes. Take a look at that Pro Bowl roster. Any of our guys, come on. Show me some players, please. So far, not so good. I mean, it might be Trice, if that, honestly. If we're lucky. Tariq Carpenter! Okay. I see you, Tariq. Pro Bowler. Love to see it. Really? How the hell did Trice not make it, man? Oh, that's painful. Well, we got Tariq Carpenter. That's something. It's definitely something. Stingers versus Snow Leopards, is that what it is? Or is it... Yeah, I think that's what it is. Stingers versus Snow Leopards. Rookie of the Year goes to Byron Murphy, who is, of course, in the Super Bowl as we speak. Let's go. Let's see. I mean, Stingers have had it pegged almost all year long, right? Let's see if they win it. And, yeah, Stingers win. Not really a surprise. Of course, we don't get an off-season thing. We get the stupid press conference where it's like, hey, how do you think things are going to go? Let's see these dev-ups. Any at all? Scam? That's an interesting name. Cam Scattaboo, no. Broden, no. Offensive, just nothing. Defense, I'm trying to think. Maybe Pierce. Hopefully Tariq, but it might just be a nothing. Trice, okay. So, both safeties and Trice. I can live with it. I can live with at least something. We got some sort of dev up on the team. All right, especially the safety. Especially Skinner, mind you. Because safety is a tough position to draft. I think even though, maybe down the line you're looking to potentially replace one or two, for right now, I'm not worried about the safeties. So at least we got a position group that we're set on, right? Running back and safeties, we're good. We're good on those two. As Skinner literally loses some rating. Brother, dude. Why are people in their prime losing athleticism? He didn't get hurt. Why would he be slower all of a sudden? He didn't gain any weight. He didn't lose any muscle. He didn't get hurt. But yeah, we're like, hey, this guy deserves to lose some speed. We're going to have to fix that. It's just like, I don't want to do it because, A, it's annoying in general. But B, other teams around the league have got that issue too. I don't care. They went up to star, lost ratings. That makes no sense. And I think that is where we're going to leave you. Rogers retires. Bobby Wagner retires. Yeah, let's actually look at the retirements. Trent Williams. Oh, no. Graham Gano. Zeitler, Tyrod Taylor, Adam Thielen, Thomas Morstead, Morgan Moses, Demario Davis, a couple of our backups, Joe Flacco. Some of these guys were good at once upon a time, but they weren't even on teams lately, so. Latavius Murray had some moments. Jason Verrett sort of retired like 5 years ago. Sort of. Another mock draft. Oh, my God. What are we doing here? Another mock draft. It seems like the same as last one. No? What's even the point of this? It's the exact same mock draft. Oh, we're worse than we thought. We're 12. So I think that's the locked-in order, right? 12. So, I mean, to be fair, it might have changed because we might have had different tiebreakers, but losing to the Celtic Foxes gave us one better position. So we gained one position better to kill our morale. Well, that pisses me off. I was expecting, the Celtic Foxes to be like 15 or 16 or something. I mean, even the freaking Jumbo Shrimp are at 17, and they won like 10 games. I don't know why, but I feel like we've been scammed. Am I wrong? Am I wrong to think we've been scammed somehow? Either way, I picked 12 overall. It's up there. It's in range for a QB, maybe. I don't know how good the QB class is, though. We'll have to see. As for the offseason, I think we're going to have that on Saturday, so be on the lookout for that. But, yeah, that's pretty much going to be it for Season 1. Appreciate the support a ton. And I'm excited for Season 2 as we're obviously going to get some unknown names in there as everyone else is, a proven player or they're a real-life player. As now we're entering the unknown. We'll see if we can draft some goons or not. But, that's pretty much going to be it. If you guys enjoy, maybe leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I imagine you're not new because it's the last episode of the season. Be kind of interesting. Or maybe you just haven't subscribed yet. You've been watching this whole time, you haven't. I do that all the time, admittedly. It's a flaw of mine. I apologize to anyone out there. I do it sometimes, okay? Actually, a lot of times. But yeah, follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr, second channel, PK plays for non-Madden content. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya. And as always, shout out to all the members of the channel, especially returning member ARZ Cards Fan for Life. If you're out there watching, you haven't become a member, and you're thinking about becoming one, click the join button next to the subscribe button. All the details will be in there. We have a monthly rebuild just for members on the 15th of every month, which we're actually going to have today instead of tomorrow, just so I can have a little bit of a buffer in between rebuilds. We'd have one yesterday, today, and then tomorrow, technically. Regardless, though, remember not. Appreciate y'all for watching, and see